Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Spanj, and another big thank you to everybody who's been leaving really helpful comments in the comments section. Tips and advice and just helpful bits and bobs. It's much appreciated, thank you very much. Bit of a weird episode to start off with today because I've had a bit of a bug happen in OBS Studio. So OBS has the ability to pause and then continue recording, and if for some reason when I've been continuing the recording after pausing it, it just erases all the footage that it's recorded and starts again. And so the entire introduction, in fact a good sort of 15 minutes of this episode has already been lost. So so I did a bunch of stuff, recorded it, and it's gone. So you're going to see some weird inconsistencies in this episode with how things look currently and how they'll look later on when it actually catches up with the recording that I was able to do. I'm now just going to not use the pause functionality in OBS. It seems to be bugged as hell. Let me know if any of you guys are experiencing as well. But that's causing a lot of problems for me at the moment, and I think because I've been wondering where bits of footage have gone. Like in Mech Warrior videos, entire battles are missing from the recording, and I'm like, oh, did I not hit record? Did I not hit resume? Do you know, I'm questioning my own sanity. That's what's going on here. I'm like, oh, I probably just forgot to continue the recording. That's really annoying. That was a cool battle. And then I've just seen this. I've actually seen it this time. And no, it's a bug in OBS. So the pause resume functionality can kind of fuck off, quite frankly, because it's buggered and it's pissing me off. Anyway, sorry for the language. It's only slightly annoying me. Let's move on. Anyway, again, thank you very much to everybody that's been putting very helpful comments and helping me out. So I did go through this already, but I'll go through it again because it's very useful. All of you guys have been freaking out in the comments about me using the P and the Y buttons. So this is the dock and the undock. So the Y powers it on, and then you press P and it undocks it, and then you all freak out in the comments, don't press P, it'll kill you. And it's like, why? I don't understand really why P is such a bad thing. So I think it's something to do with when you have lots of things docked, or several things docked, or connected to these connectors or something, and then you press P, and then lots of stuff can become disconnected, and then if you're in gravity as well, all the stuff that becomes disconnected then falls to the ground and blows up. And that's the general gist I'm getting from the whole don't use the P button thing. Well, I mean, I've been using it and it's fine, but then that's my base there. It's pretty uncomplicated. So I can imagine much further down the line that I will heed your advice, and yes, absolutely. So yeah, I have, as a result, been setting up various little shortcuts on things in the control bar, in the hotbar, as per your suggestion. As you can see, my thrusters down there on the hotbar at number 3 to turn them on and off to save some power. I've even gone as far as the little drone here. Oh, that's the wrong button. Shift K. No. Have I got the outside? Ooh, hello. Can we access the drone? There we go. Even the little drone here has now got some number 3 is ready to, but yeah, that's auto lock. So you got to turn the thrusters on first, and then unlock, and then it will fly around. We've got a little drone. So I've been doing it to lots of little bits and bobs to do that. And let's just dock back on. There we go, nicely. I got to put that back because oh crap. Dock off. There we go. I've got to put that back because later on in the video it goes back there and we take it for another little spin. Spoiler alert. God, this was going to be a bloody mess, this episode now. Oh dear. Anyway, what I wanted to do today was build lots of things. Build some modules. Build a conveyor sorter, as per your guys' advice. build an ore detector antenna for this ship so we can detect some ores and stuff. And where I got to is I got to the point where I was building those modules. You can see them on the refinery already because of, you know, clusterfuck, OBS bug, stupidity. And then my assembler had run out of iron and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and take the little miner here and do a couple of mining runs through the little iron deposit down there in order to kick things off again. And that's what we're going to do. And my original recording, the bit that didn't get deleted, is now going to start. So things will look different. Anyway, this is so stupid. I apologize. I will murder OBS. Anyway, back to past Spanj now. Past unfrustrated Spanj. Okay, so that's building away. I've actually added 2 speed modules to the refinery here. So hopefully that's going a little bit quicker. It's still working through that cobalt from episodes ago. This is a yield module, but this requires superconductors. And superconductors, let me just have a look. Superconductors require gold, which we do actually have. It's just going to take a little while to get around to it, I think, because AU gold is just down here. So we do have some gold ore. It's just gonna these refineries still working through this 13.2k cobalt. It's going quicker now, but obviously with the speed module and stuff. I'm hoping the yield module. Yeah, everything's still lined up in here. Oh dear. I can probably cancel a lot of this off because I think in my build planner I've just got the yield module. So if I kill everything off and there's production here, I don't need those thruster pumps anymore. And then just add the build planner is empty. Oh, okay. You need superconductor. Yeah, I know. All components successfully put in production. Cool. There we go. 20 superconductors, which are just missing the gold. Needs to be built. One of the other things that I wanted to do was have a look at this sorter thing. Wow, what is that? I haven't seen that before. Small conveyor. Cargo box. Conveyor sorter. Here we go. Right. Now, I'm going to have to take the connector off here. Grind. Oh! Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Inventory full.
Oh! Oh, that was not... Why is that in the connector? Stupid. Hang on then. What? A lot of ice in the connector for some reason. Okay.
Inventory full.
Yeah. This is going to take a little while. I didn't realize why. Look at all the ice. This is going to take a while. Oops.
Inventory.
Yeah. Where is it? I don't understand. Why was it in the connector? Yeah.
Inventory.
Okay. I gotta get the impression that it, because we saw that before. You take stuff out of the connector and then it just goes back in the connector again. So maybe the connector had a bunch of ice in it for reasons. Oh dear. I assume this is the only way to correct this error, is to go backwards and forwards like this. Having the computer yell at me about my inventory for being full. At least it didn't all float away into space. That's good. Okay, so disable connectors before taking them apart next time, maybe. I think that may be. Okay, this has only got a 2 sides. Okay, and I'm assuming the arrows is the direction of flow. So I want the direction of flow to be out, in. There we go. I think. Let's right-click that badger, and then middle mouse that badger. Cannot withdraw 20 oh, not you as well with the superconductor. No, that's somewhere coming else. It's fine. There we are. I think we can need construction components, though. I wonder if the ship has got some of these on board. Still complaining about those superconductors and construction components. Yeah, oh, we got a functional hack. Got a functional hack. Okay. Yee. Right. So, how does this... Okay, now I need to put the connector back on, don't I? I need to get used to using these other toolbars, because I feel like I could set up a toolbar for just the conveyors stuff, and then one for everything else, and so on and so forth. I just haven't got around to actually going through it yet. Right, there's our connector. That's the wrong... Round it down again. Build this back up, and then I think we need to... Is there some sort of configuration that we need to do on the thing, the jig? What's it? Hang on. Okay. Toggle block, conveyor sorter, drain all, filter mode, blacklist, active filters. Oh my god, okay. Filter mode, blacklist. Okay, so these are things that you don't want it to pull through. Wait, was there something? Clang cola. Yogi. Everything. Oh, I don't want anything other than ore going through there. So let's set it to whitelist rather than whitelist mode, and then the only stuff that I want going into there is ore. So that's like that, right? Add. Yeah. Everything else, go away. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. You can be pretty granular. Yeah. Be very granular with that. Nice. Okay. Drain all off. Filter mode or on. Conveyor sorter on. Do you know who does conveyors well? Satisfactory. They do conveyors well. So intuitive. But I suppose in Satisfactory you can't be as... I don't know, you can't be as granular. You know, you get one conveyor that can transport one type of goods, and that's it. And if you mix them up, you... Okay, hello. What's going on here? Let's just go into the internal cockpit. Have I still got stuff on board? I feel like I have. It feels heavier than it should. There's some ice. It's just the ice. Fine. We could do a bit of more mining then. So, and when I want to see how this sorter works, if it actually does work or not. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. How could I, you know, if you guys told me about it, it works. Actually, that's a bad precedent to set, isn't it? 'Cause now you're going to start telling me rubbish. Tell me just start pressing F4 and it will make me win the game. I am going to have to set up a camera, like you guys suggested, on the back of this thing to make this docking business easier. At the moment, this whole two-dimensional thing. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It just takes a little while. There we go. Right. So can we now see the ship's inventory? No. It's just sat there. Do I have to do something to my my connector? I mean, there's stuff in my connector there. Or I'm connected. Okay, hang on. There's gonna be something. Connector. Throw out. I don't want to tell it to throw out, because if I tell it to throw out stuff, it's just going to eject it into space. Okay. In that case, do I need to set on drain all to on? Is that what I need to do? Nope. Just sat there. Oh, wait! It's moving! It's taking it! Yay! It's going to take all the ice, isn't it, out of here? Did it leave the ice? It is taking it, though. It's just taking a while. Taking the... Don't take the ice. Leave the ice. Yeah, it's left the ice. Oh, fantastic! There we go. Excellent. That works. I like it. Good. We can undock you then and move you away. Can I have the camera a bit zoomy in, please? And then we can actually start work on our well, let's get an ore detector set up for the big ship and an antenna first. I need to take the drone off of it, which we can actually do from here. Oh wait, I need to turn my antenna on, and then I can control the drone. And I've put landing gears on this thing, and I haven't put them in a group. Huh? Ship has been disconnected from terminal. Remote access. God damn it. Where are my landing gears? Let's put them in a group. Gears. Here we go. This is all your fault, you lot. Well, I just pressed H. What does H do? Oh, that's one of my signals. Right, it's fine. Groups. Gears. There. Switch lock. 3, 2. Yeah. Ah! That's me! Dacker. Are you going to shoot yourself? Yep.
Health critical.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna die. Jesus, that did a lot of damage. Ow. I nearly died. Oh dear. Oh, this might take a while. Helmet. Cool. Cool beans. Beans of coolness. Well, wasn't that fun? Yes, shooting myself is good for a giggle. Anyway, we're back. We're back with future Spanj that is angry and annoyed with OBS Studio. Anyway, we're going to continue from where we left off. So I just shot myself, and that was fun. I healed myself, and I've been talking for so long that I've now run out of oxygen again. I need to go back to this thing one more time. Anyway, the other thing that I wanted to do today, well, I don't know if we're going to do it today. The other thing I wanted to do at some point in this series is I have a lot of little craft. I have a lot of little craft just sitting around at the moment. I've got the little drone over there, these 3 little monsters, and I want to put, I want to extend my little base out from this platform. I'm going to build another little landing pad here and try and enclose it in a nice, satisfying way. With maybe a little bit of a hangar door type thingamajig as well, and then maybe run a conveyor connector from within there so that we can actually connect one of these at a time in order to charge it or whatever, and they can just sit in there nice and safe and cozy and stuff. And yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that with this little utility ship with the welder and stuff that you guys keep yelling at me to use as well. Yeah, we're going to try and do that. But today, we're going to focus on trying to get an ore detector connected to here. So let me try and use the new toolbars, because this is the other thing that I haven't managed to figure out. Well, it's not really like I just haven't had time to try and figure it out. I've been figuring everything else out. But you can have more than one toolbar, and that's really handy. And I've just not used it yet. So I'm going to use number 2 here. I'm going to try and get my ore detector and antenna in here. So let's get an ore detector and antenna block. And I'm also going to add some light armor blocks in there as well, just in case. I shouldn't need them, but point forward emoji. Good. And oh, this is where things get a bit complicated. There we go. Right. So I want to add the ore detector maybe to this block here. So I'm going to remove this block first. I don't think that the ore detector needs to have a connection like that, does it? Right. There's our ore detector. Good. All components added to the build plan now, and I don't know if we're going to have all the components. Grab that. We can't get the superconductors again, or the 40 construction components. So we'll have to build them. That's shift middle mouse to add the components. They've now been added. Oh, and we are getting the construction components come through. What are these? These look like detector components. What do they require? Nickel and iron. Good. Well, nickel and iron should be doable. Should absolutely be doable. We could actually probably... No, we can't build that up at all. I haven't actually put that in. Anyway, antenna is huge. It's huge. Where's this going to go? On the back. Wow, yeah, it is a beast. It is a beast, this is. Can we stick that on the nose? Just like... Blonk. Yikes. That's a big boy. Right, okay. This might take some creative redesign. And this is kind of why I wanted these extra armor blocks, really, because I suspect we're going to have to maybe build out a little bit more. And... well, we're gonna uglify this shit. We are really gonna uglify it. I'm gonna take this block off, and this is one block. Wow. Okay. We're gonna take that block off, and what's the antenna shape again? And that's a whole lot of clearance it needs to have, isn't it? Oh damn. It's gonna have to be both 3 blocks out then, isn't it? Like that. It's gonna be so ugly. Whatever. I mean, I could probably... Let's take this back off a second. Oh, what have I got here? I've got some weird alien block. I thought I had the square one, but I don't. Is that all the blocks that are available in that heavy armor block, heavy armor round, light armor slopes? Let's get some slopages going on here. Light armor corners. Let's get some of those going as well. Yeah. Okay. Well. I want the longer one. That one. There we go. Oh, a bit of shaping with craziness. Bit of shaping with the craziness. Oh yeah. Okay. Now this is something that we could perhaps use the build planner to do. Contents added. Right. Okay, so one thing I wanted to... There's so much stuff that I wanted to do and see and do, and I've only got so much time in an episode, so just move this out of the way a second. Go over here. Just sit there with your engine switched off and try not to float away into the wilderness. So, with this thing... Now, the conveyor sorter that I've attached to this, that's probably going to prevent me from loading things into this ship from the storage box, isn't it? I'm going to assume. Because what I wanted to see is if I could pull everything that I needed for the build planner, like using this, from the space station. But I don't think I can with that sorter there. So I might need to add another connector on top of this box here, like thus. And now I've got so much stuff in this. So much stuff in here. Can do it. And then if I upload everything else that I pulled up into my little weldy ship, so we've got all of this. I don't want it all in the cockpit. Seriously, come on. Grow up. Why can't I? Ah! The cockpit isn't connected via a conveyor to the cargo box. Oh, that's annoying. Right, sorry, I think that's what it is. Because I can only put it in the cockpit when I'm in the cockpit. That just seems stupid. Stupidio. Why am I putting my tools in there? Oh dear. Somebody help me. I've clearly just can't do this anymore. Brain malfunction. And I need to put a camera on the back of this thing in order to drive it as well. Right. If I now dock this. There we go. Oh, that's the spotlight. Right, okay. I need to grab the connector, put it on the thing. Unlock. No, I don't want to unlock. Switch lock. There we go. And number 5. There we go. Right, okay. So. Now I want to withdraw components for build planner. Cannot withdraw 20 superconductors. Right, because we don't have that yet. So medium cargo container is now good. The huge cargo container has got so much stuff in it. It's great. Okay, well we've got everything apart from these bloody superconductors, and we've got this gold ore. Can I do this from here? Put that. There you go. Make some gold. Make some gold so the goddamn assembler can start making superconductors like that. It's going to take a while, isn't it? To get 1 superconductor. Ha ha ha. 2 superconductors. Ha ha ha. Right. Let's leave Count Spanj behind. Now, let's see what we can do. We got our little welder. A ship welder is a utility tool that can construct blueprints and blocks using components from its inventory. Lovely. Can be used from a cockpit, but turned on manually. Be careful not to get too close while it's active. Press right mouse button to put the missing components into the build planner. Nope. Did that do it? Nope. I don't understand. Has it not got any steel plates? No. That would be why it's struggling then. And the ship, I've knocked it and now it's moving. Ah, Christ. No, 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 no. Ow. You haven't got your thrusters on. You haven't got any, Stop. Stop right there. Okay. I thought I'd have some steel plates in there, but obviously not. It's the wrong connector. Okay. Could you just withdraw everything, please? Apparently not. Can I have some steel plates, please? Because you've got some steel plates. And I know that... Oh, it's not in there. I need to get out. In the build planner has nothing. The build planner has nothing in it. What? Why not? I thought I'd... Yeah. Build planner. And now it has stuff. Good. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that did that. But there we go. Right. Oh dear, what have I done? I've done something. I took my helmet off! Ow! J is right next to K and F and then too many buttons. There we go, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is just fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. 21 radio comms comp. Okay. How many is it just shoved in there? Comms missing silicon. Okay, we've got all the components for that. It's just going to take a while to build it. Fine. Unlock. I think I've figured it out anyway. I think basically I figured it out. It's just a case of getting the right components before you try and do this nonsense. Right, let's get closer. Closer. There you go. Yeah, that is quite quick. That is quite quick. I still didn't put any of the steel plates through though. Still didn't put any. Bloody hell. Okay, well, there we go. I figured it out anyway. You can use this little beast to build stuff, and it's a complete and utter pain in the ass. More so than a tiny inventory. Whee! Easy tiger. Okay. You still have to go back and forth and back and forth. Can I withdraw a radio? Yes, but you also haven't withdrawn the steel plates that you need for the hull that I was asking for. Are you? Have you? You know, you've just got the antenna down there, but not. You know, these require steel plates. Steel plate, steel plate, steel plate. Components added to the build planner. I'll just take them out and. Oh look, now I can build it. Why wasn't it pulling the steel plate through? Somebody answer that, please. Yeah, more stuff. Okay, fine. Is that all the steel plate I think I had on the ship? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Okay. Well, I know where to get more steel plate. Oh look. How is the sarcasm today, ladies and gentlemen? Is it good? Is it a bit overpowering? Taste a bit funny? Let me know. More, less. Right, yeah. I don't know. Why this? Because surely withdraw components for build planner. Deposit ores, blah 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 blah. Right. So you got all these motors appearing, an interior plate and a connector and blah 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 blah. And then we got these superconductors down here. All this steel plate in the large container controller. Withdraw components, and it's still saying can't withdraw the 4 radio comps, and it yeah. That's fine. Those things need to still be built. So I'm going to leave the ship here. I just noticed this one hasn't got anything. Oh, there we go. I'm going to turn its thrusters off, except I haven't actually added its thrusters. There we go. Here are all its thrusters to a group. Is that the other ones? Save the group. Then we come out of this, go to G, go to groups, thrusters. I need to move this spotlight because this toggle on, off. There we go. Move the spotlight. Can I get rid of you? Can I just? How do you remove the toolbar? There we go. This is, yeah, it's not great, guys. Gotta be honest. It's not very intuitive. This whole toolbar thing, the groups and stuff. I mean, I don't know, Imperium's not any better with that sort of thing. You got to still create groups and go through and name them and put them in signals and blah 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 blah. But yeah, still. What? Is this thing? Well, we're waiting on the detector components for that, aren't we? I need to add that back to the build planner because that's been removed from the build planner. I don't know, that just seems quicker to me than try to dock a ship and then move back. Spanj, use the welder. You don't have to go back and forth. Well, yeah, but no. I get it when you're building like a space station. I can honestly see that happening, but one component at a time, maybe not. Yeah, I'm looking forward to my little ship having antenna and stuff. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to wait for the components to finish, and then once this thing is finished, we're going to take it for a little spin over these asteroids and see what we can find. Okay, so we've got an ore detector and an antenna on our big ship now. In fact, I can see the iron that's come up on the other side of this asteroid already. That's pretty good. So what else we got around here? There's some ice inside this asteroid, but I think I've mined it to a point where it no longer really shows. There's an ice cube there, though, and that's not coming up. Again, I think I might have mined that a bit already, and I think as soon as you mine it, the little thing goes away, or something like that. Anyway, notice I've only got 10 minutes of power though, so I might actually go and get that ice. I think I might need it. 8 minutes, 10 minutes of power while using the thrusters. Obviously, inertia dampeners are switched on at the moment, so we might need to go via that big ball of ice that we found in the other episode. But good news is, I seem to be able to now detect a lot further than I was before. Power up. Engines are on. Yep. Okay, good. Right, let's mine this ice, and then I'll be on way to find some other stuff. Alright, so look at that. We found some nickel, iron, and silicon all on this rock, and this is the mining outpost, so that kind of makes sense. But hopefully, what I'll be able to do is take this to, well, all these sort of asteroids that are dotted around here and see if we can find some of the more rare stuff like the platinum, the gold, and maybe even some of the uranium. Is it uranium or whatever it is that runs reactors and stuff? Maybe we can get a reactor on the base. Anyway, for the time being, I am going to do a bit more mining and exploring with our newfound ore detector. And I will see you guys, hopefully, in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.